international potato tour continue, and right now we're in Jalilabad region, Azerbaijan Republic, and we visit partner company Avgust, Mr. Mehmet, company
EMA Group.
EMA Group.
EMA Group is our major partner in Azerbaijan.
Why EMA Group? What you mean when you take name EMA Group?
EMA Group, our company name, EMA Group.
EMA Group.
EMA Group.
But EMA Group established in 1996. And right now, as a EMA Group, we are the biggest pesticide company in Azerbaijan. We are working with the all big multinational partners. We are working with the big multinational companies in Azerbaijan. We are the official distributors of them. And one of our partners is Avgust company. What we are saying that Avgust is the biggest company in Russia, biggest pesticide company in Russia. And as a EMA Group, we are the biggest distributor for the pesticide market in Azerbaijan. And what we are doing that, right now we are in Jalilabad. We have our own shop. By that way, we are touching to farmers directly. And also in our shops, we have our own agronomists. So we give free of charge service to the farmers. Whatever they buy products or whatever they have problems, our agronomists gives free of charge advice, visits their farms, visits their areas, write recipes, and helps to the farmers. This is our strategy. Right now in Azerbaijan, we have 22 shops established like this. And we have like 5 big warehouses, and we have nearly 16 agronomists. Imagine that Azerbaijan is a small country when you talk about landscape, but right now in EMA Group we have 16 agronomists, 6 of them from foreign companies, from countries, from Turkey, and 10 of them from Azerbaijan. So we make a good collaboration, and whatever the farmers need, when they call us, when they send some message, or when they come their areas, when they come their shops, we directly help them. We directly solve their problems. This is our strategy. First, we are solving the problems, and then after we are making trade. This is something that we are focusing on it, because the farmers cannot wait so much time. Because imagine that you are potato farmers, you have a problem on your leaves
Right now.
and you need to find a solution right now. You cannot say, okay, I will visit you tomorrow. No, because if it's a medium Phytophthora, it means that tomorrow is too late for us.
Potato didn't have holidays.
Yeah, this is our strategy, and we are very happy to work with Avgust. They have very strong, very effective products, and for the potato farmers, this year we are launching new product. It's called Insight. In Insight, Stanislav can give us more information about this. It's a very strong 2 active ingredients. One of them is fluazinam, that I like it very much, and one of them is dimetamorph. So imagine that 2 strong active comes together, and perfect combination, perfect formulation for the potato farmers, especially for mildium Phytophthora. It's a very strong, very good effect. And this year we are launching to the potato farmers. And thanks to Stanislav and thanks to Avgust company for that help, because in Azerbaijan, for the potato farmers, for years they are using same actives. And when you are using same actives for same disease, so then resistance comes together. So when you to break the resistance, you need to change the actives, you need to change the methodology. So for that time, Insight is a very good alternative for us. It's a very good product for us. Also, we have metalaxyl, like we have Insight, we have like borate, Scirocco. We have too much alternatives against for disease and insects. But this year, the most popular product for potato, it will be Insight.
Yes, we must say what Insight a good product to anti-resistant scheme. Yes, we must say our fungicide what we had registration last year, Libertador.
Yes.
Libertador include thiazofamid. Thiazofamid have a good stop effect, protect to Phytophthora.
So we make a combination with like Insight and Libertador.
if we have big problem with Phytophthora, we must use inside plus Libertador.
Like a tank mixture,
Yes,
we can
that
spray no
is
problem.
Stop effect.
It's very nice. Because it's for the farmer level, when they recognize mildew, when they recognize Phytophthora, sometimes it's a little bit late. And the mildew moves, spreads so fast. So, like the products like Inside and Libertador is very important for us. This is one story. Like, you know, as a EMA Agro and Avgust company, we are finding solutions farmers' problems. So this is our strategy. If they have a problem for the farmer level, we need to find solution to fix it. This is our strategy, and this is the reason of our success. And this is the reason of Azerbaijani farmers believes us, trust us, because it's very hard to get trust from the farmers. Because unfortunately, most of the companies, most of the people, sometimes they cheat the farmers. Sometimes it's because of the problem of farmers. Sometimes it's because of the problem of companies. But I don't want to talk about this. But in reality, as a group, as a EMA group, as a EMA Agro, our philosophy is that we are open company. The farmers can come, can see the products. We can visit their area for free of charge with an expert agronomist, moves there, find the solutions on the field, write the recipe on the field, then come to shop to sell the products. This is our strategy, and it goes.
Mehmet, that's my small present for your new shop in Russian and English language. I think you made to read in English, yeah?
Yeah. International Potato Tour. Project partner, International Potato Tour. Thank you for believing the idea, supporting the movement, and contributing the global potato story. This journey will not be possible without you. Thank you.
I wish you with a very good work with farmer. Yeah, about potatoes, Azerbaijan. What do you think about what's strongest size of farmer, and what's for problem in potato sector in Azerbaijan?
When we start from the beginning, in Azerbaijan, potato market is one of the strategic markets of Azerbaijan, because nearly 55,000 hectares of potato area is in the government base, it's written that. So when you compare with the total land of Azerbaijan, it's a good amount of hectare. And for potato, one of the biggest problems, if you ask me, not for also in Azerbaijan, in Turkey, in Azerbaijan, in Caucasia, this area, the farmers cannot make a cooperatives, cannot make a groups. So when they are buying some goods or when they are selling their potatoes, so they cannot be strong. This is one of the biggest difference when you compare with Europe. Like in Europe, there is a big cooperatives. If, for example, if you are talking olive, in Spain, there is an olive cooperative. They can move directly to Japan. Or when you're talking about grape, in France, they have a cooperative. So in Azerbaijan, geographic location is very good. Very nice area for potato, for pomegranate, for strawberry, like for grape, like for cherries. Like so, Azerbaijan has a big potential for tomato also. For potato area, there is two problems in Azerbaijan. One, the management of diseases and pests. Especially for potato, one of the biggest problems is mildew, for when you talk about diseases. And for insects, one of the biggest problems is Colorado beetle on Lepidoptera groups. So, especially for the mildew, for insects, generally potato farmers can manage insects because they see by their eyes, they can spray with pesticides or they can spray with organic products and they can maneuver it, they can solve this problem. But for the diseases like mildew, when they see the effects on the leaf, it's too late.
Yes.
So what we are recommending with August, we have new products, new formulations. Like for example, this year we are launching, there is a new product in August, Inside. In Inside, we have Dimetamorph plus Fluoxanam. So One side dimetamorph, one side cloisonam. Both actives are very strong against for potato mildew. And also in the side effect, they are controlling also alternaria, they are also controlling Phytophthora, leaf spot diseases. So it's a big chance for the farmers. But the critical point is that spraying the insects or that kind of chemicals before disease emergence. This is the prophylactic. This is the biggest mistake from the farmer's side. If they use the products before the disease comes, they will have perfect result. On the other side, this is for the protection side. For the yield, it's very important because when you are talking about the average of the Azerbaijan, maybe like 25 tons per hectare. Maybe we can talk about average, like maybe 30 tons per hectare. But all of you know, we can reach up to 60, 65, 70 tons per hectare. So there's a potential for this.
But
So
what do you think about, 25 per hectare, it's normally for with region, but situation in Europe, yeah?
Yes.
It's very good harvesting last season, but price for potato put down for 5 cents per kilo. It's problem too. I think so. Need to understand how much potato need for market, yeah. And we speak with farmer in a region. He said, "I need too much more harvesting, much more potato." I said, "Stop. You need to understand how many potato need for market."
yes, what we can do, I can give you my example from this. In 2010, I was in Israel. I worked in Israel in Kibbutz Niros. I was working in a cooperative. It was like 4,000 hectares. They were also growing next to it potato. What should we do? First, when you ask for my mom, she knows only 2 types of potato. Yellow and white potato, the basic one. But in reality, when you go to Norwegia, Finlandia, Switzerland, there's a different types of potatoes. Low sugar, like the yellow one, the one for the oven, the one for the foods, the one for the
For chips.
So the one for the chips. The issue is that segmentation. So for the potato companies, the farmers or big groups, they have to segmentate their products. This is one of the key points. And by that way, they can make high value sales. Because if you sell potato with a box like 50 kilo, you will not earn so much money. If you make segmentation, if you put brand to your potato, for example, you can make an export brand like Jalilabad potato.
Jalilabad region potato.
Or jelly potato, let's say. Just also, it's a good name by the way. I need to take a patent.
But I think so. Only one farmer didn't make to do. Only cooperate. Yeah, cooperate.
And then this is coming from the first my sentence.
Yeah.
So you need to organize. You need to make a cooperation. By the way, in Azerbaijan, the government is also supporting that kind of organizations. In Azerbaijan, the government is supporting for the farmers with a subsidiary. They are giving free of charge money for their lands. For example, per hectare they are giving like 200, 300 manas. Also they are giving, they are supporting that kind of cooperative organizations. So it's a big chance. By the way, I would like to thank to Azerbaijan government, agriculture minister government is, so they are making so much effort for these issues. So on the side, farmers has to come together. They have to make organized. They have to make segmentation. They don't need to sell in a raw material. They have to sell in an industrial product. So by that way, you can make high value added. So it's also in same in Turkey, in same in Russia, in same in Uzbekistan, all parts. So nowadays in 2026, if you want to earn money from being a farmer, so you have to update yourself.
But
This is main issue for myself.
But right now, I think farmer, if he had good price for fresh potato, don't think about processing potato.
Yes, but
It's situation changed when 2-3 year price for potato put down, and farmer said, okay, what I made to do to take much more money.
just one example. I work in Turkey nearly 15 years, and I'm working in Azerbaijan nearly 8 years. I'm entomologist. My profession, I am agronomist, and also I'm entomologist. We in Turkey we always say these sentences: potato, onion, like the garlic, these kind of products, crops. Every 4-5 years, the price goes up. If you catch this year, you can be millionaire. But if you miss this year, you bankrupt.
Yeah,
So-
correct.
The issue is that, imagine that you have a business, so every 3 years, 4 years, the price can go up. So you have to catch this.
But not similar every 3 year. Sometimes
Course.
4 year, sometimes 3 year,
This is-
and you make big chance for mistake.
Yes, this is statistic. So it's coming to my side again. You have to plant in a one part, okay, one level. You have to plant continue. On the other side, you have to make alternative solutions. For example, if the fresh potato price down, you need to have an alternative to make a chips, to make some different segmentation products, to make a balance.
Is it they produce flakes? Yeah, because for chips you need special varieties.
I'm
For
just
flakes,
talking about like,
Yeah, I
so
understand what
for
you-
example, you have like 100 hectare area, you are a potato grower. So you can make like 30-40 hectare for fresh.
100 hectare for which region is much more.
No, I'm just talking about like,
Yeah.
I'm not only one, maybe you and
If
me.
cooperate for
Yeah.
one field, for one
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
So what you can do, you can make a cooperate, you can come together like 5-10 farmers together.
In Russia, we said to not to put for all eggs in one bags,
In basket, yes.
basket. Yeah.
In Şemkir region, 5,000-7,000 hectares, they can say. But in Azerbaijan, in the statistics, totally they say 50-55,000. But in my opinion, it's not 55,000, maybe less.
Maybe less.
I
Maybe
think so.
30-35.
I think so. Maybe like around 40. Because I'm counting my sales, for example, metrobizin. You can calculate from sales of metrobizin, herbicide sales, you can tell. Because I know my sales, I know my competitor sales, and we are putting, and we are checking. I think it's not 55. But in reality, potato for Azerbaijan is very strategic product.
Yes.
In the one side, for the farmers can earn more money. When you compare with like wheat, barley, corn, other ones, potato is a more valuable product. And in Azerbaijan culture, in Russia culture, the potato in the kitchen. You know, we like potato, Russians like potato, like it fits our taste. So it's very important. So, for example, when you talk avocado is a very good product. But for Azerbaijani kitchen, nobody buys avocado.
But you didn't make to grow with avocado in which
This is
place?
something like that. But potato, tomato, like
Yes.
these products, especially vegetables, like it's very important for Azerbaijan. So for potato, there is two big area. One area is Tovuz, Şemkir area. One area is our area, like Jalilabad, this part. So the difference is that the timing. This area close to Iranian border, more heat, more warm area for the climate. So they can grow a little bit early. The Tovuz Şemkir area is a little bit late potato. So we are touching both of them. We are touching both parts. But the strategy is that the main problem, like in Turkey, in Azerbaijan, most of the countries, there is not a cooperatives.